Hello there, welcome to a new Hearts of Iron 4 campaign with La Resistance. I'm going to be playing as the United States this time, and I want to go down a route I haven't done for a very long time, and that is... I want to go... Well, I haven't done it at all because it didn't exist. I want to go through the Civil War. I want to do the old South Rising Up thing. So let's have a look at the national focuses. Over... where is it? It's around here somewhere. Re-establish the gold standards. We need to get rid of Franklin. And we need to go down the America first, I think. No, that's over there. We want to go all the way over to Ally with Silver Shirts. And around here somewhere, there is something to do with the Confederacy. But yeah, that's what I want to go down. I want to go down the Confederacy's line. So we're going to have to leave this for now until there's some sort of election. Let's also zoom out a little bit. War plans, we don't need to do war plans or anything like that. War department, however, we'll go through there because that gives us lots of factories and such. Excellent, well, it's going to take a minute while I do get the armies into their little areas. Let's go for you guys all into two little squads here. You'll have east and west, of course. East and west. And you guys will be in your own little area here with the Home Guard. Terrific. Then we want to go for the armies around here. You will be the Caribbean. Excellent. And then you have the Alaska forces, which I would like to have separately as well. And then you have all of the island armies all around these sort of areas. I have to zoom in to get them, do I? Oh god. This might take a second with all of these armies all over the place. That includes the Filipinos. 10, and you will be the, what's this called? The Pacific. Yeah. Pacific, of course. Terrific. Right, well, let's also have a look at technology. We would like to learn about that, but mostly I love to go with industry at first because we don't know anything about industry. So let's get up there, shall we? Don't need that just yet. We will go for this instead. Excellent. And there are 3 military factories. It's important at first to get your guns because you don't really have any. Fifi. We're building planes where carriers, are we? Plus, getting all of these boats planned and out would be terrific. American Theatre 1. Is there nowhere else we could just stick you? Okay, you can all be auto, but I'll still like to get you all the way up to the maximum amount of these that we can do. That's a couple of carriers there. Excellent. And I'll distribute them accordingly. Now, the reason I'm not just cancelling these is because they're already partly built. Why would you want to cancel something already partway built? What a waste of resources. So we will build all of these ships eventually. It might take a little while with all of them having maybe one factory each at the moment, but it'll all come around. Just takes a little bit of time. Perfect. 3 civilian factories. Well, let's make more civilian factories. Now, it looks like you're already maxed out in New England area, which is where I would like to put factories, because I like those. New England, I'm from Britain myself. So we'll just have to give one to New Jersey here, and maybe stick them around this area. I don't know. Let's go with the East Coast anyway. Let's put some factories around these areas. Excellent. They'll all come out eventually. Very good. Insufficient resources. We lack a bit of rubber and chromium. Time to pick a trade partner. How about Cuba? I'm sure Cuba won't be a bad guy ever. And for you, we'll go with... let's go Brazil. Excellent. Now, let us go through these generals. So we start off with you guys. And we have all of you. Let's put all of you into here. And we'll actually put the... was it Alaskans? Yeah, you're the Alaskans. Let's actually do that. Alaska. Actually, you guys are also going over here. But the Caribbean force, we will stay over here. So, with the Home Guard, we're going to give that to Dwight D. Eisenhower. Didn't he become president? And with the East Army, we'll give that to... I'm not sure where these guys are from. But... paratroopers at all? Neither of you are paratroopers. Okay, well, I don't want to give all of my big generals to this one front, so we'll give... we'll put... I'm not sure. I don't want my best generals to just be stuck in these armies. Let's do it. George over here, and then over on this side we'll put Lucian Truscott with the Caribbean. That's going to be purely defensive, so we'll start from the bottom here. What about Jonathan Wainwright? Excellent. Now, if you do know what these guys did historically, let me know down below, because I don't know much at all. I know who Patton is, I know who Eisenhower is, I don't know many of the other generals. Now, you over here, we're going to put in Omar Bradley. I've heard of Omar Bradley. You can be in charge of these forces until further notice. And then Alaska can be under the control of, again, somebody quite lower down in ranks. What about Russell Hartle? Sure. Now, you good sir, I would like this force to... hang on a second. That guy to guard that. And then the rest of your army, ideally to garrison here, but I don't think that's going to be an option when you have the way it goes, eh? Well, where is the port? It is just here in Anchorage, so we'll stick you in Anchorage. Forward line, Anchorage it is. Excellent. You guys, your job is going to be to garrison basically everything in these islands, which might be a pain in the arse, but I'm sure you will manage. You're not one of mine, are you? No, you're purpley. Alright, you are one of mine. I guess all of mine have people already on them already, don't you? Yeah, I'm not going to worry about the Philippines anytime soon. So you require 12 divisions, do you? Okay. Okay. Well, I'm sure you get them at some point. Excellent. And then we have you guys over here. You can just guard your eastern coast. There might be something more important to do at some point, but for now, there is not. So enjoy that. And then you over here will give you the western coasts. Excellent. So I would like a southern army at some point, but hey, you guys, we're going to go more with the full back line. So once that there, to have just you. And then you guys over here, you can have a full back line onto this as well to garrison that. Thank you very much. Excellent, excellent. Let's pipe on ahead a bit. Now there are navies and such, and there are air forces, aren't there? Yeah, I'd rather all of these air forces just disappeared, so I could reorganize them when I require them, which is not going to be anytime soon. Let's just get rid of all of them. None of them are well trained or anything, so there's no real need there. Also, we have Hawaii, Panama Canal, Hawaii, Panama Canal. Alright, guess I gotta move them manually. You guys, I have watched Pearl Harbor. Great movie, I guess. You guys also fuck off. Excellent. Then we have the navies. There's a fair few. Well, you are Battle Force. Where are you? Docked in California. Excellent. We'll just leave you there. You guys are also docked in California. Well, you can then join him. Yes, join in California. You guys are California, Hawaii again. Alright, well, you can also... well, you could join one of these smaller armies or navies. And then you two can also join in over here. Excellent. You guys are in California again. What is with all this California lot? Alright, you join the carriers. You guys are in New York. Excellent. We now have an Eastern Navy. You guys are in New England and the Panama Canal. Well, you can all join over here. Very good. Yes, yes, yes. Get in there. And we have you guys who are in Manila. Alright, Manila, are you? Well, We are going to need a second navy because you guys can only really go around here, so one around these areas would be great. We'll just leave these guys then. Excellent. Well, the most important navy is going to be the California force. We'll give that to Ernest King. He's at the top of the heap. And then to the east we will have the Chester Nimitz, and then the other guy could be one of these level 4s. Who would I like the look of? Arlie Burke. There you go, fella. Excellent. Oh, there's that taken care of. Anything about spies? Let's create an agency. Officer of Strategic Services, you say? I don't know about that. This is the Alright, there's our secret service. Beautiful. Wonder who we'll be getting involved with. Okay, lots of guns required, lots of everything required, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I would like more armies, of course. Also, you guys should also only be on the coasts. Yes, you guys also only on the coasts. Very good. That keeps them nice and secure. Right, so Garrison Brigade is only 3 guys plus that. Okay, great. I want 2 of you to go and join the islands, if you don't mind. California, sure, go and join the islands. And in Alaska, you don't need anyone, so you're perfectly fine for now. But I would like, what have we got? You guys are pretty alright. Artillery and everything else. You guys a bit bigger. Okay. A bit bigger indeed. Well, let's be able to tell apart you guys, so we'll give you the rifles. Excellent, so you are more Marine Brigade. Special Forces, eh? We don't need Marines. What I might go for, though, is paratroopers later on. We don't have them at the moment, so there's no need to worry about that. Marines would be useful for sort of invasion forces of islands, however. I can't make them any stronger, so I'll have to deal with how they are for now. You know what, why not? Let's have 6 of you grow out in Florida. And then let's build another army. $18 we can do. Alright, so well, get them around New Mexico whenever you can. Excellent. Now we will put all of these guys to top priority just so I can get them out and about. But we won't force them out. There's no need to get a guys out on train like I did with my previous campaign as... Oh. Opposition suffers defeat in the Senate. A motion to censure Franklin Delano Roosevelt has been defeated in the Senate. While even its most ardent supporters had little hope that it would pass, the amount of votes against it came as a shock to even the most pessimistic of observers. It appears that the President enjoys a far greater level of support than the Senate's most believed. Interesting. I have never worked with this before, but it looks like we have a majority in both. That's very, very close in the House. So you guys have 3 levels. You have the House, you have the Senate, and you have the President. Is that how it is? I'm not sure. But I know that currently in the US, one of them is for the President's party and one of them is against it. Is it the House that's against, but the Senate who's for, or the other way around? I'm not sure. I'm sure I'm about to learn a lot about how the US system works in the comments section, however, and I welcome it. It would be interesting to learn, especially when you guys have an election coming up. What is this, a witch hunt? Oh, 40 representatives. Up to going into opposition. A minor scandal originating in the White House has started to gain momentum, following weeks of media reports implying that a minor administrative official has been taking bribes in return for lucrative government contracts. That would never happen in the US. Well, 4chan tells me it does. Alright, great. But it is weird to see how incredibly rich a lot of your politicians are compared to the jobs they've held. A lot of them, they've spent their entire careers in politics, yet they're multi-millionaires. Some of them worth over 100 million. And you hear about them having family members in foreign nations holding pretty big contracts and such. It is very, very suspicious. But of course politicians are going to be corrupt. I'm never going to go against that idea, am I? Who we got there? Virginia Hall. Henry. I do like a good old Henry. Henry has come to see us. He's a tough man, a seducer. You sure that man's a seducer? Maybe. He does have a pretty handsome scar. Let's go with Henry Rhodes as the founder of Pol. Good man. Wants to be known as Wolf, does he? Well, let's go for root out resistance, control trade, diplomatic pressure. There's nothing I really need to do here. Just counter intelligence in the US. Yep, that's here. That's where we are. Why is Washington the capital as well? Why Washington? I don't know shit about the US. Build the Pentagon so we get planning speed or we get air stuff here. So Franklin is still the guy, so we'll ignore all of that for now. I don't want to do any sort of interventions anytime soon, so let's go with building the Pentagon and an department there, or through the air. Fighter production costs now. We'll just go with building the Pentagon. Yeah, sure. These ships are going to be starting to come out anytime. Right, interwar fighters. Sure, at some point. Let's get you on the list. We got Fifis there, but we don't need terribly many Fifis. In fact, no, because we can use... Can't we? We can use these planes anyway, so why would I build multiple stacks when I can use those for anything? Okay, great. Let's also learn about close air support with that. So what is it? Range 400? Range 7. Ah, they have a bit more range. And these ones are a bit more to build. 35 agility versus 35 agility. Area superiority 1 and 3 underneath. 1 and 4 underneath. Oh, that's naval attack, of course. Naval targeting. Ground attack 10. Ground attack 10. It's not that much difference. 400 nearly. It's a bit slower. But we could fix that up later. So I will only build these ones. There is a bit of a trade-off, but I will do what I can. Naval bombers I don't want. Naval carrier naval bomber. Yeah, I don't need naval things. But transport planes, I would like some of them at some points. Let's get you on the list as well for future things. Interwar bomber, of course. Let's get some bolos at some point. Okay, what else are we lacking here? We don't have any tanks going. We don't know about tanks. We don't have motorized or artillery. We do have artillery. We don't have anti-air. I would at some point like anti-air, but it's not my major concern. Motorized isn't either. So we'll just leave everything where it is for now. But I would like motorized, of course. Excellent. United Kingdom revisits colonial policy. Oh no, they're not doing that again, are they? I do have historical AI focuses off. I've played with it on too much. I know what's going to happen. I like to have a bit of change in the world. Next thing we have learned about stuff. So let's learn about computing. Because computing is a great thing, of course. Why would it not be? Also, how are we doing with guns? You guys are... Yeah, they're going to take a while. Of course, that makes sense. Used up all my manpower there, did I? What is this? Small lobbying effort. Daily political power gain goes down, but we get some more people supporting the government. Alright, let's try it. We're going down by a day. How long did it last for? I should have maybe read that. For 45 days, alright. Yeah, we can't even afford it. No, maybe we... No. It's close. It's close. But we'll see how it goes. Bit of lobbying, eh? Withdraw from naval treaties at some point. So you guys, you have the Great Depression right now, don't you? What do we got? London Naval Treaty, yeah. The Great Depression, of course. That's costing us a lot of our political power gain here. So we should be careful about that. Okay, dispersed industry and improved machine tools. Yes, please, let's learn about building things. This is America after all. We don't want to be relying on China for all of our imports now, do we, Mao? Even the wrong fucking... I just did 20-odd video campaigns, these guys, and I click on the wrong place. Ah, Senator votes for government proposal. A useful ally. A senator has surprisingly switched sides. Well done, guy. Well done. That will help the government gain some support. So I can grant people statehood. Interesting. Whoa, 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 whoa. Remilitarization in Rhineland. Build the Pentagon. Great. What is this? Whoa, that's a lot of people there. Representative speaks passionately in support of government. Asked about her stance on a number of policy issues at a fundraiser dinner, a representative spoke out in support of President FDR. She further claimed that many of her fellow representatives have similar views. Interesting. So we have gained a bit of support. Oh, we can even do a medium lobbying effort. We can't really afford that much though, can we? Well, let's get some more support anyway. Department of Defense or better plane production. Let's go for this because we could learn about air doctrine and such. Okay, maybe not. Could still get air support in the US. Let's just go for Department of Defense while we wait for FDR to get out. But why am I increasing his support if I wanted to get rid of him anyway? Oh well. Thank you for watching this first episode. I hope you are enjoying yourself, and I hope you are going to be teaching me about shit I know nothing about in the comment section. I'm sure as Americans, you're more than up for telling me where I've gone wrong about your nation. But yes, I'll see you guys next time. We are going to be trying to get a bit of a civil war and reenact it, hopefully with victory. And we'll see how things go. Thanks for watching. If you do want to support the channel further, there's a Discord server down below. We can come and join in. We do multiple multiplayers. And there is a Patreon link down below. We can support the channel through financial means. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.